If you could join eXp all over again, what would you do differently?
I would not have taken a year and 3 months, because now it all adds up. Like, I saw it a year before I even looked at it, and then it took me 3 months to transfer over. So I wouldn't have taken a whole year and 3 months, because a year and 3 months, if I had done this a year prior to me doing it, there's no words for it. I hadn't done the math on it, but I'm sure it's over $150,000, if not more. And honestly, it's still costing me, right? Because we're still growing. So it's not like, what did it cost me? What is it costing me? Everybody think about, what is it costing you? What will it cost you in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? There's not even a number on it yet.
You know, time is money. And thank God that I bought the stock, because I would be beating myself up right now. You know, just saying, you know, I spent 2 years of, you know, not doing nothing, right? Now, I wasn't doing nothing. I was still really doing my due diligence and really making sure, you know, I take moving companies very serious. Get out of the doubt. Don't live in doubt. Get your questions answered. I think you're also going to hear a lot of people saying, you know, I heard about this 2 or 3 years ago. So-and-so, some of the big wigs called me and I didn't go in with them. Why would I go in with you? I said, well, okay, you made a mistake back then. Now it's time to correct that mistake. And time is money. And we didn't have what we have now 2 years ago.
I'm not sure that I really made a mistake. I just wish I wish you would have told me about it years ago. The only real regret that I have is that I didn't do this several years ago.
I think for me, there's a lot of big decisions I've had to make over the last couple of years that I've sat on for too long, and then eventually did something that I knew I should have done a few months prior to. I'm forever working on just being a bit faster on making decisions that I know are the right call. I think it's almost a miracle that I made such a quick decision when I did to join the company, because I tend to really overthink things sometimes. And for me, it was right when I saw the model and I joined. That was sort of the beginning of working on that very thing that could, you know, otherwise stagnant.
First got presented with the information. I wish I'd have just, you know, went on to make the leap there, because it cost me money. So that extra stock and all that other stuff that I would have been getting and being able to, you know, take the business to the next level, you know, I wish I'd have jumped over, you know, a lot quicker where that's concerned. You know, wish I'd have jumped earlier. I wish I could tell the story of, man, I saw the model and I was just so blown away and I just came over.
Pierre's wife is the sister of a good friend of mine, and they both said to me, go talk to Pierre, and I didn't. And now I'm like, oh, if I would have talked to him 2 years ago, where would I be?
I wish I joined. I wish I knew about eXp sooner, to be totally honest with you, because I really wish I would have had these benefits a lot sooner, because I feel like my career would have been probably double what I was doing at my previous brokerage, because I would have had all the support and the systems in place.
You know, my only regret is I wish I had joined eXp, you know, long time ago, right? Really, I truly do. I feel like, oh God, what was wrong with me? Why wasn't I listening? Like, why was I being so, you know, narrow-minded?
Well, two things. One, I think I would have pressured my dad to do this sooner. It took him 2 months, which was, you know, 2 months longer than I thought he needed. I do think I did try to push him as much as I could, and obviously there's a lot more decisions to make when you're bringing over a whole brokerage.
Sure.
So that would be one. And two, honestly, to this day, I feel like I wish I would have shared this with more people, and I hope to moving forward, because of how much it's changed my life. But I want to share this with more agents, because I feel like I owe it to them. The people that I respect and you know and admire in this business, I feel like I'm doing them a disservice by not telling them about this model. So I think that would be my biggest regret, and that's not even just, you know, when we first came over. That's still today, I think, because this thing's changed. Like, you know, this thing's changed my life.